All right, guys. Today we got to talk about. I made this topic of myself because I was wondering where I was want to have. I was talks conversations at work with LeBron James fans, and they bring up stats. I have to think. What's the one thing? If you had if you was to go second, follow somebody else's career, what would you do? So I looked at it. LeBron James is a stat chaser. Kobe Bryant didn't have to couldn't chase stats early on his career. He's on the bench. So if I go after you, I'm looking at the stats, which LeBron does. We have a record showing see him on the bench looking at stat sheets. We know that he's on Instagram. He looks at his stats. He go out there. Something to be broke. He's gonna go out there and do it. Right. We know that he wanted to keep his 10-point game streak alive. So he got hurt, but he left the game. He sprained his knee against the Atlanta Hawks. But he had 7 points. He went shot a 3. Then exit game he had 10 points. So that's just a little backdrop and evidence of how LeBron James chased stats to go on with my argument. So if you following after Kobe Bryant, you the next name mentioned after Michael and Kobe, and then they mention you LeBron, you have a great opportunity just to chase stats. Same thing in football with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers chase stats. And you know the guys that chase stats, they do a little less winning. Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt got 2 or 3 championships, right? 2 or 3. LeBron got 4. Aaron Rodgers and football has 1. These guys chase stats. They don't chase the winning. They don't chase winning. Because these LeBron fans, they're gonna at the end of the day they're gonna hold a stat argument against some Kobe and the other players, but he don't have to win it. He doesn't win. He didn't win enough. And then when they're gonna talk about Kobe win, they're gonna say, well, he had Shaq. But they're gonna fail to realize that LeBron James had a top 75 player alongside him every championship he ever won. Besides the one in Cleveland with Kyrie Irving, will be a top 100 player. Kyrie should have been a top 75 player, but the media don't like him. The media don't like him. Period. Kyrie's aloof. He's misunderstood. He's just like Kobe. So the media don't have no love lost for them. So with that being said, think about that. Kobe got 5 championships. LeBron got 4. LeBron gonna have the better statistics because he's gonna play longer and he got better stats, career average, because he followed him. Imagine I'm going first in the contest, and then you follow what I got to do, and all you're doing is worried about stats. You ain't actually worried about winning the race. You're not actually worried about winning it. You're actually worried about how many stats can I get at this. How many stats can I get? You're not focused and concerned about winning the race. You focus on how fast did I run, right? How fast did I run from the time start to the 40? You run a 100-yard dash. I had my 50-yard dash was fast, but we run 100, but you lost the race. You was the fastest in the 50-yard dash, but the race was 100 yards. That's what LeBron James' career is dependent on, and that's what his fans and the media is going to depend on that. So when you got somebody that chase stats and don't chase winning, you can never put them above somebody that's got stats and won more. Let that sink in. And I just want to share that. Make sure y'all like, subscribe all the way through. And y'all see you on the next one.